have to laugh so much at myself. Yesterday, I gave my first speech in Toastmasters. It was my icebreaker speech. And I thought I was pretty confident. I didn't start feeling nervous until, a few hours before I was going to go to Toastmasters. And I started to get a little antsy, and I thought, I should have memorized my speech. Anyway, I got up behind the podium. I had my notes with me. I had some words highlighted, and I heard myself say, Now that's kind of a no-no. We have a grammarian who counts how many times you say, and as soon as I heard that, I kind of felt like I was having an out-of-body experience. And then from there on, I just kind of lost my focus. I wish I just would have read my speech, because it wasn't too bad. And when I lost my focus, I ended up going over my time limit. I laughed at myself, because every time I heard myself say, and I kept looking at the grammarian, I just couldn't stop laughing, but I couldn't get back on track. So here is my icebreaker speech that I'm going to read.
Good evening, everyone. Madam President, Toastmaster officers, members, and visitors. My name is Dee, and welcome to my Toastmasters icebreaker speech. By a show of hands, who here is really excited to be here tonight with nowhere that you'd rather be? Sweet. Well, there's nowhere that I would rather be at this moment, and I believe there are no coincidences. No coincidences that we are all here in this room together tonight, affecting, changing, and bettering each other's lives. And that's exciting stuff for me. I'm really jazzed to be at a point in my life where I'm trying to better myself. And with the ripple down effect, better those who enter my D bubble and hopefully the world. When I was younger, I thought of myself as a really shy little girl. I was afraid to talk, afraid of being called on, so I studied really hard, so just in case I was called on, I would know the answer and avoid embarrassment and humiliation. But now I realize that I wasn't shy, I just lacked self-confidence, and I carried that feeling with me for many, many decades of my life. When I took a speech class in college, I was mortified. I couldn't get my body to stop shaking and almost made myself sick with fear prior to giving my speech. I had memorized all the pages of my speech, vomited it out, and didn't know what the heck I had said when all was said and done. I know I want to speak more naturally today and to be myself with rigorous honesty. Now, speaking about rigorous honesty, that is one of the lessons I learned when I got sober. It's very freeing to be just who I am today, even when I make a fool of myself, and yet be okay with that. That's a great gift I've received in sobriety, the gift of finally feeling comfortable in my own skin, and being all right, just knowing that I've done my best. I never had this mindset before when I was active in my disease of people-pleasing and low self-esteem. With that, I can now talk in front of a group of people, not be shaking in my skin, ready to puke my guts out, because if you don't like me, that's okay. That is not my purpose. Crazy how that happened. Again, no coincidences. That I've been provided a journey through life to bring me from a deep, dark place of self-loathing and self-hatred to a place of self-respect and self-worth. So what am I doing here in Toastmasters? Well, I've always loved to write, and now I'm just experiencing my love of speaking. And this love has awarded me opportunities in the AA Fellowship to be of service. I got to be the editor of the Coconut Wireless newsletter, writing about AA events on this side of the island. When that service commitment ended, I was asked to be the public information chairperson, which I gladly took, as speaking at our local DUI classes is part of that commitment and had become one of my passions. So that is how I got here. My new drug of choice is sharing my experience, strength, and hope with others. That one person will get one little thing from my share that will spark a ray of hope and optimism in his or her life. A message of hope that no one is ever alone on their journey through life, no matter what's going on, and together we can get through any and everything. And it's okay to take off our big girl panties and ask for help. Not only should we shed the useless bullshit that has inundated our lives from the moment we were born that does not serve us as moral human beings, but we should shed any guilt and shame we might have been putting on our shoulders and have been carrying around with us for way too long. That is why I'm here, to gain experience on how to share this message. Today I have an online shop where I sell my art with a message of hope and inspiration. I also sell down at the Pure Green Market every Sunday in Captain Cook. And as I drive there early on Sunday mornings, I am so grateful for the prosperity I shall be receiving that day. Not in terms of financial reward, but in terms of the wonderful interactions I shall have with like-minded, caring, and loving individuals who enter my D-bubble. And I have never gone away home disappointed. However, last year I started to wonder if sharing my experience, strength, and hope was being satisfied with just one weekly market and social interaction. That is when the thought of being a TED Talker or on the AA speaker circuit entered my mind. I put it in the God box for now because today I have faith and I don't have to know where I'm going. I shall just concentrate on carrying the message to DUI classes, schools, and whatever local organizations are interested. With that, I joined Toastmasters so I can do my best to serve my higher power's wishes for me. Because today I am humble and I am grateful. Thank you.